Hi folks, today we're going to take a look at LIA, where he goes to a traffic center and causes some questionable behavior, makes some comments about Patrick Ryder, the police chief of Nassau County, and makes us want to question him and his fraudulent compatriots. But before we start today's video, as always, a big thank you to all of my current and new channel members and subscribers. Without your guys' continuous, ongoing support, I couldn't keep the channel going, so I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the page. Leave a like and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. Don't forget to check out my podcast, the Shittown Florida Man Power Rankings. A new episode will be out later this week. And my second channel, NCR Movie Network, where I discuss movies, rankings, and do reviews. With all that being said, let's enjoy today's video.
Audit here, back again with another video. Today we're at the Nassau County Traffic and Parking Violations Agency here in Garden City, New York. We're here today, as always, to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas, to promote transparency and accountability within our government, and to ensure that our public servants recognize our rights and treat us with respect. Let's get into it. Let's take a look around. So you have to go through a metal detector here to your right. Over here to our right, we have our unconstitutional signage. Phone conversations, picture taking, and or recording are not permitted. No statute associated with the sign. A direct First Amendment violation. We the people. Wrong! Want transparency and accountability within our government. A public safety officer just saw over here, and she was freaking out about it.
Excuse me, sir, you're not supposed to videotape in here. That's one of the policies.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Can I get your name and badge number?
It's right here. Johnson and 2818.
Johnson. Nice to meet you. Officer Johnson?
Yes, the sign. There's a sign here that says no videotaping.
It's a policy?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the policy is not law.
Okay, but...
Yes, it's a policy, not a law. And the policy of the building states that you cannot take photos, you cannot take video, you cannot record, and you cannot do any of this. And it does not violate your civil rights or your First Amendment rights. Because essentially, this traffic and violation center is a courthouse. People come here to pay fines. They come here to deal with small traffic court matters. That's why Nassau County has this particular office set up. And if you cannot respect the rules and policies of the building, you can be asked to leave, and if you refuse to, you could be trespassed.
They don't want you to do it. So
Right, this is a public building though, right?
they don't. That's the policy, sir. They don't want you to videotape.
Can I speak to a supervisor? Because
Sure,
this
I'll
is,
get one for you.
thank you. As you guys know, we do not have a lot of luck when it comes to Nassau County Police. When you have the corrupt, tyrannical police commissioner, Patrick Psycho Ryder. His department calls him that, not me. He was arrested for police brutality, official misconduct, and perjury. Perjury, ladies and gentlemen. So
Yes, Shawn, he went to court for those things, but was he found guilty of them? Now, you want to throw shade at Patrick Ryder. Let me throw some shade at you and your frauditing companions. Now, Shawn, there's going to be a lot of shenanigans called on you and your fraudulent friends, so I hope you're ready.
there's our friendly reminder that the government is always recording us, even though it always seems to be an issue when we, the people, record our government. Yeah, I'm Shawn, man.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Hey, nice to meet you, man. How are you doing?
Good. I followed you.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, just conducting an audit here.
Yeah, you go over.
Yeah, all over. I've been California, Hawaii, Texas, Florida, everywhere in between, man.
That's crazy. they always harass you.
Yeah, just like they're doing right now. They're like, you can't take any pictures in public. It's our policy. Look, you see me. Look, you get to see it. I'm not bothering anybody. I'm just walking around.
They would arrest you. I feel someone would arrest you in the gate precinct, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
10 times. I've been arrested 10 times for taking pictures in public places.
Beat every case, right?
Beat every case. It's crazy. It was nice meeting you.
Shenanigans.
Na 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 na
Shenanigans.
na 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 na.
And we're calling shenanigans, folks, Because Shawn is lying. He has been arrested in public places while doing his audits, but it wasn't for the mere fact of him taking photos. Most of his arrests have been for disorderly conduct and criminal trespassing. And he has lost a lot of his cases. Like the case in Danbury, Connecticut, where he did the juvenile petty act of paying his $90 fine with pennies. Now, you can try to say you're a journalist gathering content for a story, but your own words here even said that you're here to conduct an audit, not actually gather any B-roll footage for a news story. So, you're lying, Shawn, and causing shenanigans.
Sir, nice meeting you. So everywhere we go, we have supporters, fellow patriots who appreciate what we're doing. We're not getting any personal information here. No confidential documents anywhere. We're not in any courtrooms. Because I believe there is a courthouse attached to this, not exactly in here. So the law enforcement officers coming back over.
The supervisor's gonna come and talk to you. They just ask that you wait in the back.
Yeah, I'm not, ma'am. My intention here is not to get anybody's personal information. I don't think I could.
Okay.
It's not to get anybody's personal information. It's just to record in public, which is a First Amendment protected activity.
What a crock of shit. Have you ever heard more bullshit or drivel coming from somebody who's not even the president?
They just want you to be in the
What do you think about your police commissioner?
I like him.
You like Patrick Psycho Ryder? You like people who were arrested for police brutality? I'm asking you questions. He was arrested for police brutality, official misconduct, and perjury.
I'm not going to get it. And you're recording me now, so I'm not going to get into it.
I understand, but official misconduct? Do you know that he was caught saying a racial slur on a deposition? The N-word on a deposition, and you like? I can show you the facts. Why wouldn't you want to see the facts about your police commissioner, ma'am? Police brutality, official misconduct, and perjury, ma'am. I guess she doesn't care that her police commissioner uses racial slurs against her own race.
Now, I don't know if the accusations that he is making about Patrick Ryder making those comments in a deposition are true or not. If they are deplorable and disgusting, and, well, he should be called out. But why won't frauditors call out themselves? Why won't they call out their other members in their community who do similar acts? For example, Glenn Serio, who makes homophobic, transphobic, and racial slurs. He not only does this to police, but he does it to general people in the public. Then take, for example, Asemo, Auditing America, where he was arrested for attempted kidnapping, attempted SA. Look at Josh Abrams when he made baseless accusations about a man exposing himself in a public library. Shawn, if you won't call out your own community, what gives you the right to have this moral compass and high horse to call out others?
So we have the 3rd precinct. That's where I was arrested multiple times. 3rd precinct officers are a bunch of thugs. They directly work with Patrick Psycho Ryder. I could walk around anywhere. See, she runs away. She doesn't care about the corruption. I don't want to hear it. You know, if I don't hear it, I don't know about it. So 3rd precinct officers have arrived. Hey, sir, do you mind if I get your name and badge number, please?
Sure. Kozowski 4577.
Kozowski 4577. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. You're not a supervisor, are you?
No.
Okay. I thought not. So we're waiting for a supervisor. Another officer has arrived here. Sir, you mind if I get your name and badge number while you're here? Pineno? 4610. Thank you. Appreciate it. So still no supervisor. We're still waiting. Any updates, officer?
There's a supervisor on the way.
Okay.
Is there a reason why you're here today, or?
Yeah, I'm just documenting government officials in the course of their duty in the publicly accessible areas, not in any restricted areas or anything like that. Just trying to promote some transparency here.
You're lying.
Do you like your police commissioner?
Are you aware of the signs on the wall?
Yeah, the policy. I understand the policy's here, but
Right.
I understand it's a policy, yeah.
Supervisor.
Yeah, no problem. So do you... Well, do you have any thoughts on your police commissioner, Patrick Ryder? Did you know he was arrested for police brutality, official misconduct, and perjury? Did you know that?
And did you know that James Madison Audits was charged with 2 counts of domestic battery? Or Travis Hines was arrested for having inappropriate pictures of minors in his possession? Or did you know about Last Days of Freedom, Jeremiah Payne, who was using his daughter Skylar to manipulate people to give him money because he wouldn't be a responsible parent? See, Shawn, if you want to throw shade, I'll throw shade at your whole community. Yes, there have been issues in the anti-frauding or debunking communities, but we police ourselves. We hold ourselves to a higher standard, and we get those people out of our community because we know it hurts the purpose of our community, of exposing frauditors, grifters, scammers, who want to hurt and abuse people, who trick people.
But did you know it? It's yes or no? Or used a racial slur during a deposition? Because he did. I wouldn't be somebody I'd support. He sounds like a criminal. A racist criminal. Your body camera on, officer? It is? Okay, good. Thank you. So we'll be getting that body camera footage. They're going to be requesting that. Well, I don't think Psycho Ryder is going to be giving me the body camera footage anytime soon, so I won't hold my breath. Look, perfect illustration of the government's always watching our every single move. But the minute we bring a camera into the mix, these are all public records, by the way, but the minute that we bring a camera here, it becomes an issue. It looks like they're not allowing other people to come in. As you can see, it's pretty empty inside the Traffic Violations Bureau. See if he lets this woman in. Nope, he did not let her in. So I have a feeling they're just shutting down the Traffic Violations Bureau. What tyrants. Denial of services to the public. Excuse me, sir, is the Traffic Violations Bureau closed? Is the Traffic Violations Bureau closed, sir? Excuse me? So I'm just asking a question. As a public servant, I would just appreciate if you could answer. I don't think it's a controversial question. Is the Traffic Violations Bureau closed? Could just say yes or no. Sergeant.
Hey, Mr. Reyes, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good.
It's good to see you again.
You too. What's the issue today?
I don't create the issues. People have issues with me taking pictures in public spaces.
Okay.
Care to revise your statement, sir?
What? Do you want to change your bullshit story, sir?
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, you're not allowed to videotape here.
Right, per policy, right?
Per Nassau County.
Policy?
What do you want to do today?
Well, I was here to just take some pictures and video in public spaces. I'm not in a courtroom. I'm in the public lobby. There is nothing I'm doing that's illegal. As you know, the last time you arrested me, you saw what happened with that. You know, the charges were dismissed. When your boss sent 2 goons to my house to have me arrested, saw what happened with that. I don't break the law. So I'm not breaking the
Shenanigans.
No.
Shenanigans.
No.
And we're calling shenanigans yet again. Because, Shawn, you have broken the law in the past. Remember your armed robbery conviction? And how about the accusation that you made that you did commit assault in the 3rd degree on somebody? You admitted that on Frauditor Troll's live stream. And how about your arrest in Hartford, where you actually had to write apology letters to not only the deputies because of your baseless claims that they violated your rights, but to the entire city and to the police department itself.
law, and I haven't broken the law, and I'm breaking the law now.
Well, you took your video, right? So.
Yeah, I took my video.
All right.
Yeah.
So what's your plan now? Do you have any business to conduct besides videotaping?
Is this still open to the public?
It's open to people conducting business. Yeah.
I don't think it is. It closes, right?
So it's closed right now?
Yeah. So we want to take it outside. We'll talk outside.
Well, if it's closed, I don't stay any place when it's closed.
Okay.
I can clearly see
That's
that
what
it's
you said,
closed.
right? Is that correct?
Yes.
All right.
Hope you're not closing for a camera. I'm just saying, you know,
You can
you
videotape
arrest.
all you want outside, but
Oh yeah. You know,
I got it.
I'm just saying, Sergeant.
Yeah.
I obviously not breaking the law because the last 2 times you arrested me and then your police commissioner
We're not gonna
said.
discuss a previous case, but
Yeah, because I mean, they were dismissed for facial insufficiency.
well, that has nothing to do with what happened that day. But
Well, it means you were wrong, right?
it does not mean that.
Why doesn't it mean you were wrong?
I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna discuss that.
I mean,
That
it was
a separate case.
dismissed.
We're not gonna discuss that.
I mean, this can be another one that can get dismissed if you want it to be that way.
It could get anything could get dismissed. Has no reason whether it was right in the first place. Or
Yeah,
not.
the reason matters. Facially insufficient. I
Anyway,
can show you the documents.
You can't record inside.
Of course I can. I just was.
Well, you can't. I'm telling you, you can't record inside. We're not gonna have like a back and forth discussion again about this every time. I'm just telling you, you can't record inside. Okay.
Just like you told me last time where the charges were dismissed.
Exactly. Same thing.
Same exact thing. So the charges would just get dismissed again, right?
If that's what happens, that's what happens. I'm not in charge of that after that.
So why do you enforce policy, Sergeant? Why do you not honor your
Like I said,
oath
I'm
to
not-
uphold?
I'm not gonna discuss-
You said
I'm
we
not
could have a
gonna like a law
conversation,
dispute. We can have a conversation, but I'm not gonna get into a law dispute with you.
but obviously you don't know the law.
The director of the building doesn't want you here anymore because you're not conducting a business and you're recording. If you want to sit here and not record, you could do that when they reopen. Okay. And that's really it for now. I'm not gonna have like a law debate with you.
I'm not trying to get into debate with the law. I'm trying to get you to honor your oath to the United States Constitution and uphold the residents' constitutional rights.
I am. You're not.
No,
allowed to
you
record.
work for a man that was
This-
arrested for police brutality, official misconduct, perjury, has been caught making racial slurs in depositions. That's who you work for. You've arrested me 2 times, taken my freedom away from me, and in court I've won, and now you're trying to do it again. For what?
Sorry, folks, but that's where we're ending the video, because the remainder of the time is Shawn just having this argument back and forth with this sergeant, telling him that he's not going to have a law debate, he's not going to discuss it, it's not his responsibility what happens after Shawn is arrested and charged. If charges get dropped, they get dropped. But Shawn wants to keep pushing the issue. The officer did everything he was responsibly told to do, and he did uphold the law and did not violate Shawn's rights. So if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment as it helps me with the algorithm. And if you can, please consider becoming a member. And don't forget to check out the podcast and the second channel. With all that being said, be well, be safe, and I'll see you guys next time. And a special thank you to all members of the news team. Without your guys' continuous ongoing support, I couldn't keep the channel going. So I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart.